Day 34 of rereading my Bible, and I read Numbers 32 through 34. Before continuing on to the land of Canaan, the land that God had promised Israel, the tribes of Reuben and Gad found land that they liked east of the Jordan River. They wanted to settle there instead of continuing on. Now, Moses was getting really old and really tired by this point, and he got pretty upset about this. He rebuked them and he called them sinful. But then they said, what about this? What if we just put our families and our flocks here for now? We continue on with you, provide military support to take the land of Canaan, and then we'll come back to our land. And he accepted that proposal. Now, there's a lot of commentary on this. A lot of scholars think negatively of what Reuben and Gad did, and they say it was sinful and that they were settling for less than God's best for them. And there are others who say that nowhere in the Bible does it say this is wrong, that they did this. In fact, this was land that was also given to Israel. In my opinion, it's a little bit more nuanced than that. So when Jacob on his deathbed was prophesying over each of his 12 sons, he was actually also prophesying over their tribes. And what he specifically said about Reuben was that his impulsivity, his lack of self-control, that would keep him from having the same honor and power as the others. And about Gad, he said that they would be attacked by raiders, but they would be resilient. My impression is that God has a plan and a purpose for each of us, yet his plan and purpose already takes our personality and the type of decisions we make into account. But we do have a free will. And the self-determination that we see with these tribes, rather than the obedience, had a very different outcome. The tribes of Reuben and Gad and a portion of Manasseh were the first tribes to be attacked and taken away by the Assyrians. So they're the first to go into the exile. They were also the last to be released from exile, and they were the only tribes that did not receive back their original lands. It's definitely something to keep in mind when insisting on our own way.